Up next. Danny Carter is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
It is Jackie Robinson Day around baseball, Major League Baseball.
Coming to the plate now,
as you see a lot of 42s
and
in
we
the
are
field.
ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Alfonso.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
They still got Alex Bregman.
That cleanup spot.
Ooh.
He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup
That's
he's
depressing.
faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready now for Baltimore, Braxton Lee.
Braxton.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
You'll see a difference in Carter's pitching.
And another foul ball.
He's not pitching like he was before.
The 0-2 once more. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Give you bonus points if you can actually tell me who Carter's pitching as.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Richie Leonard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Stapleton.
Struck him out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game. Burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Oh, come on, Blue. What? Oh, okay. I guess I'll give you that one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit
Blue
further
asked for help
down.
on that
Maybe
one.
even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Into the box now, Alfredo Ibarra, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the... So striding forward now, Jason Keller is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. In now for the O's, Dave Hare, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Red Sox, give me some runs.
1-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Darren Gowdy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Leading off the inning, Alfonso Alfaro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This is on the ground over to first.
I'm not going to get there in time.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Braxton Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
The designated hitter, Richie Leonard.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Velasquez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Leading off the inning, Howard Stapleton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance? Jason Keller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
The left fielder, Dave.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Darren Gowdy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Okay.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now. Who's stepping in? Alfonso Alfaro, already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box, Richie Leonard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0.
Both Sox give Carter some runs. That's not gonna help.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Called strike 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trailed it. Ready for another shot now. Jason Keller 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball,
okay.
You have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside.
Got him looking at the fastball.
18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Curveball looked at.
I got the call on that one.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Behind 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Darren Gowdy, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good
swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up.
Welcome back, Carter.
Down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Honestly, it's also a challenge for me because I forgot how I changed him too.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Oof.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
All right. We're about to have the answer. Seriously, guys, you couldn't guess that one? Oh. For all the Yankees fans out there so far, the Yankees are on top of the Red Sox by only a half game. The Dodgers are up against the Rockies, 3 games. And we do have a quick 2-game series with the Yankees, and sadly I don't get his pitch. Oh. About 1 game now. Hey, take the series, guys. Take the series. This is gonna be a really tough race. .166 and 60 over 1,000 innings pitched, 426 earned runs, and over 2,000 plus strikeouts.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Charlie Parnell is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy.
Digging in, Rod Jansen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hubert Dyer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find.
Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Armando Rosales. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Up next for the Rays, Jamie Lease is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. In there, no balls and a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Boston's out in front, 2-0.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team.
It's not about us, Heidi. I don't want to listen to it.
Wade. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. That looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Blue.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Manuel Caballero. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manuel Caballero.
And it's fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nelson sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Rod Jansen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready now, Hubert Dyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now batting.
In now, Felipe Castilla. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. digging in now, Armando Rosales. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now.
That's up, that's up, that's up.
Ruiz is under it. 1 out. Now at the plate, Justin Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 67.
Behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Wade becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Standing in now, Manuel Caballero. Yes, he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Here it comes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
30,
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 3, the Rays nothing. Leading off the inning, Rod Jansen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Hubert Dyer.
Shortstop.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Gonzalez has a play. 2 gone. At the plate, Felipe Castilla.
Now batter.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No runs, no hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Armando Rosales. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Going for strikeout number 15. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready once again, Jamie Lease. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now to the plate, Tyler Wade. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Struck him out.
So
18 strikeouts for him now.
The magic number
really
for a
racked up
perfect
the
game
strikeouts
is
in this
now
one.
down
And this guy's
2.
been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Manuel Caballero, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Julio Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Gonzalez right there. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time.
That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston.